So I try to keep things really simple for my own sake. I told you it's got to be something that's easy. It's got to be something I can do on my worst day. And I really believe that when we learn to fill ourselves with what we really need, and we put so much of that into our system, then there's just less need for the junk. Yeah, sometimes we add it. I'm not an extremist. I like to have dessert. I had a wonderful dessert last night, but I don't eat like 7 desserts anymore like I used to. And so I want to show you in this video, rather than tell you about it, I actually want to demonstrate to you how simple it is to create something that gives your body what it really actually needs. And so this is part of my morning ritual, is preparing what I call a green smoothie. I'm not the green smoothie expert. Go online and there's all these people that make all these crazy green smoothies. I keep mine simple, but I tell you, when I do it, I just absolutely feel fantastic. And I find that my body starts craving it. I think I'm addicted to green smoothies now. If I don't have them, my body starts going, where's my green smoothie? Where's my green smoothie? Which is a lot better than when it was like, where's my Mountain Dew and my M&Ms and all these other things that were, spiking my system all the time. So from a simplicity standpoint, I just want to demonstrate to you how easy this is. At home, I have a better blender than this. This is a little simple travel blender. If you're using a little dinky blender like this, you're going to have to be kind of careful. The blender I use, there's 2 of them on the market that are really, really, really good. They're like industrial strength. One of them's called a Blendtec. The other one's called a Vitamix. I happen to like Vitamix better because of the control knobs on it. But if you're going to use a cheap blender, you can go look on YouTube and watch videos on Blendtec where they take a rake and they put it down in the top of the blender and they put a shoe in there or a can of soup or something that blends. It'll blend anything. A blender like this, though, you got to kind of take it easy. So if you're going to make these at home and you don't have an industrial strength blender, you got to cut your fruit into little pieces and you've got to blend it. You might have to blend the spinach slowly. You can't just drop everything in or you'll burn the motor out. So it's really quite a simple process. I got my spinach that I brought. I'm really happy that it lasted to this point. So I put some spinach in, and there's a couple ways to go about this. The first way, just add a little bit of water. It's like I got a cooking show now. Look at this. And then this little guy, so I don't have enough water in there. It's all self-evident how to do this, because if it doesn't work, it will show you how to do it, because it won't work. So you start to blend that up. And in this case, because I got the rinky-dink little blender, for my demonstration, it's just not working. My banana that I found on the banana tree out there, it's a little harder than I like. But when in the jungle, you make do, right? Awesome. So you throw your fruit in there with it. We'll see if this is gonna fly. But these are the best kind of demonstrations. That's why I don't have a cooking show. I jump off of bridges and ride motorcycles and things like that. So you can hear the blender hitting that banana, because this banana is a little firm. So you can hear that going on. So I put some fruit in there so it tastes good. Maybe I put in some berries. I don't believe that eating good has to taste bad. And then the other thing I like to do is I like to put some protein in. Now, this is not an infomercial. I don't get paid for this, but I've studied lots of different proteins. I think the best protein is a brown rice and a pea combination for a bunch of different reasons I'm not going to go into. This is one that has that. It's one I happen to like. They've got a couple different flavors. One of my favorite things to do is take the chocolate protein and put it in, and it looks green just like this. So I put some protein powder into it, and I'll put the chocolate in there and blend it up, and it's green, but it tastes like a chocolate shake. So I get what's good for me, and it gets to taste good. So what I've found is if I fill myself with this, I make this and I drink this stuff all throughout the day. I no longer drink caffeine on a daily basis. I no longer drink soda on a daily basis. And I don't have these crazy spikes. When I start getting tired or starting to feeling down, then it fills me with what I need, and I don't need all that other junk. And you saw how easy it was to make. So I invite you to start to introduce into your life the things that you actually need in a really simple way that you can do in just a couple of minutes and really start to give your body what it actually needs. Not sure how that banana's gonna taste. Bottoms up. Oh, that's good. I wish you could come and taste this with me. So take on your health, keep it simple, and make it taste good. I've created a little cheat guide for you that helps you understand how to align your life with the 7 natural laws of power, and particularly number 2, which is mastering this primal instinct. So if you'd like to get that, just click on the button on this page and you'll get access to that, and you can start to live the 7 natural laws today.